Welcome back to the 6th Gear Garage. Today we're removing the fender on this 2011 Ford Edge. And Ford didn't make this one easy. After I removed the front bumper in a previous video, link to that one is in the description, I have access to the bumper bracket. And there's a T15 Torx screw at the bottom. And a 10mm bolt at the top. Then pull the bracket straight out. And this plastic tab is what was holding it in place. Now I've got a couple more 10mm bolts. Those held the fender to the fender brace. The headlight is held on with 1, 2, 3 bolts. You don't have to remove the headlight, but it only takes a minute, and I don't have to worry about scratching it up now when removing the fender. I recommend moving it. Plus, if the lens is cloudy, now is the ideal time to refinish it. I'll put a link in the description that shows how to make cloudy lenses crystal clear again permanently. Looking in the wheel well, there are some screws holding the plastic fender liner to the fender. And these are 7/32 inch. Now for this trim piece. Open up the door. I've got some trim removal tools here. This one will do. It's about a 30-degree angle. Get it behind here. Looking from the top, you can see I'm prying behind the red clip. That was the plastic trim tool falling out. I'm still prying on the red clip. Oof. I don't think that went well. Let's see. Nope. 1 out of 3. The other 2 clips stayed and broke the trim piece. I'm under the impression that these red clips are a one-time use disposable clip. They're supposed to break and the trim piece stays intact. Looking at these slots for the clips, now I'm wondering if this whole trim piece is supposed to slide back and leave the red clips in the body. Let me know if you've got a secret to getting these off. There's a 10mm fender bolt behind that trim piece. And at the bottom of the fender, give this trim cover a pull. There's the metal clip that was holding it in place. Hey, what are you doing, kitty? Now, behind where that trim cover was, there's another 10mm bolt. Coming up top, behind this hood hinge, there's a fender bolt underneath this plastic cover. Give it a gentle pry with the trim tool. Then another farther back. And now it's just held in on the side here. And it pops right out. There's 1 bolt, 2 bolts, and 3 bolts on top. This one's slotted, so I don't have to take it all the way out. Now, if I pull this out a little bit, I'll show you the worst part of removing this fender. Take a look behind here, and the back edge is covered in this rubber foam adhesive sound deadening. Pull out this fender liner, breathe in some dirt, and that is a nut and washer buried in the sound deadening, holding on the fender. It's 10mm, and I'm using a small 1/4-inch ratchet because it's pretty tight in there. Alright, I've got it loosened. Now I just need to pry it out because it's stuck in the sound deadening. It's still stuck in the sound deadening, but it only needs to be completely off of the stud. Now I can go pry it out from the back. In the door jamb here, I'm prying out this bracket. It has the stud going through it. You can see the door is in the way. Be extremely careful when opening or closing the door that it doesn't hit this bracket. With the door open all the way, I'm prying all the way until the stud comes out. Don't shut the door or I'll have a nice scratch. Now the only thing attaching the fender to the body is that sound deadening. And it's quite flexible. So I can pull the fender out like this and cut the inside free with the razor blade. I'm just cutting along the edge where the sound deadening meets the body. Here's a closer look. This stuff is dense. It takes a few passes. I can cut from the outside too. After a while, I can start to pull the top away, and that makes it easier to cut the rest. I'm about halfway down now. It does get easier as I get farther along. I need to close the door some because the fender is going to contact the door at the bottom. Bend the bracket back out and carefully close the door, making sure it's going to clear. Almost. And done. Was that a lot of work or what? Take a look at this sound deadening. It's about an inch thick, but it's extremely dense and kind of rubbery. It's even thicker down here. Really thick at the bottom. And there's some surface rust starting around the bottom bolt hole. So expect rust there, especially if you live in a road salt state like Ohio. And this is a piece of plastic held in with the foam. I could have cut this side and removed it, but that'd be a lot harder to do when it's on the vehicle. It's also held in with 2 plastic push clips. So there's what you're left with. Consider subscribing for more how-to videos and project vehicle updates here at the 6th Gear Garage. Thanks for watching.